Yo guys, what's up? It's been a while. Hope you're all doing good. It's your boy Lord Knows FX here again, and I'm back again with another exciting weekly analysis. So let me jump straight to the chat and show you what I have for you guys this week. Okay. So open your trading view. And I'm sure by now you guys are familiar with some of the apps. Okay. And I'll be doing a video explaining the 4-hour strategy I spoke about. Okay, so now as usual we are going to talk about GU and good. Okay, so GBP USD. And also as time goes on, any terminology or any word I use that relates to forex, I'll try and break it down so that maybe for those that are trying to catch up also to understand along the line. Okay, so this GU. So with this last week, I missed this triangular asymmetry. So triangular asymmetry is a tool that we have on this toolbox. Okay, so with the triangular asymmetry, it's also a tool that people use to identify a trend on the market. If there is a break above, then you wait for a rejection. If there's a break below, you wait for a rejection, then you enter. Okay, so with this, so you see this is a 4-hour time frame. When I narrow down to the 1-hour time frame, you see what I'm talking about. So this is what I'm talking about. There was a break above, so but here I didn't get a clear rejection here. But there was a break above here. Assuming there was a break below, you would still wait for a rejection. Then you would know that the trend is going to go down or it's going to go up. Okay, so kind of like this. So like this. So you see here was then here. So you see there was a break above. So I was waiting for a pullback here before I enter. So me not seeing a pullback, I didn't take the trade because my confidence is supposed to get there before I take the trade. Because I didn't see the trade, I won't enter. But after, because it didn't reject, but it still went up. It still went up to this direction. Okay, so that's a triangular asymmetry. Like I said, any term I use, I'll make sure I explain it to you so that along the line we'll be able to understand them as time goes on. This is a friendly video. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. So let me move to the 4-hour time frame. This one is GBP USD. Okay, so with GBP USD, my bias is still bearish. My bias is still bullish. Sorry, when I say bearish means that the market would sell. When I say bearish, there is bearish, sell is bearish, But when I say bullish means that the market would buy. Bullish means that the market would buy. But bearish is a sell, bullish is a buy. So this one is bullish, meaning the market is going upwards. So it's going upwards direction. So this is a bullish. But when I say bearish is a sell is a bearish, and bullish is a buy. So bull market, bear market. So sometimes you can say, oh, this pair is in a bull market. So bull market means that it's buying, but a bear market means that it's selling. So that's the difference between a bearish and a bullish market. Okay, so I'm bullish. I'm still bullish on GBP USD. I'm still bullish on GBP USD. So let me start on a daily time frame, or let's go with the 1 week time frame. So you see with the 1 week time frame, this is how I'm seeing. So I'm expecting the price, or my bias is it should buy to this zone here. This zone here. That's the weekly bias. My weekly bias on GBP USD. It should buy to this zone. Okay. So that's my weekly bias. So meaning it would move from here, from this side to this side. Yeah, this is my weekly bias here. So from this side to this side, that's the weekly overview I'm seeing. So now let's narrow down to the 1-day time frame. So this is the 1-day time frame. So this is what we can see on the 1-day time frame. So you see, this is the 1-day time frame. So you see it's respecting the cycle level. This particular cycle level is respecting this particular cycle level. There is a psychological level here. Let me mark it out so that you guys will see what I'm talking about. There's a psychological level here. this side. There's a psychological level there. So I'm drawing it again, guys. So there's a psychological level I'm talking about here. So that's the psychological level I'm talking about. So you see, because there's a psych level there, it's respecting it. So that's why it's not able to, it's either going to break or it's either going to close above or close below. But it would still break it. It will still break it because that's not the final destination. My bias is to buy. But I don't trade on Monday, so I'm still waiting to see how the market is going to work out this Monday. Okay. So I'm expecting it to buy to this side. It should buy to this side. It should buy from here to this side. So to this side, or here, or this zone. So this zone or this zone. That's when I would now look for a selling position. Okay. So with this mostly I compare it with DXY. So let me go to 4 hour time frame. So you see what I'm talking about. The reaction is doing because of the level there. It's trying to resist it. Do you guys get what I'm trying to say? So you see the level here, this level, there's a level here, this place is a level. So because of the level here, it's trying to resist. Always, that's what happens when it gets to a level. So you see this level, it respected this level. So you see anywhere you see a level, it would respect it. There's a psych level I drew. So I'll also do a video explaining how I drew the psychological levels. Okay. So now this zone. So I would come here. I'm expecting it to buy to this zone. Okay. So mostly I use DXY to cross check GBP USD. So sometimes I call GBP USD GU. Okay. So with the DXY, it's a feature. So with DXY, it's sort of dollar index. Okay, so it shows how strong or weak the dollar is. So when DXY is selling, meaning dollar is weak. When DXY is buying, meaning dollar is very strong. So you see with what I'm talking about. So you see let me also start with the 1 week time frame. That's for the DXY. So this is the DXY here. So this is how the DXY looks like on the 1 week time frame. Okay, so you see I'm expecting the DXY to also buy to this zone. So it's going to buy from here to this zone. That's to the DXY. So if it's able to break, then it will now come for this zone before it would continue its trend. Okay, before it would continue its normal trend, because with this it's a zone here, major zone. Okay, so there's a level here, this is a level here. So this level is here. So you see with this level, then it would come this zone. So this zone here. Okay, so this is a DXY. And one thing I noticed on DXY, I'll show you guys one thing I noticed on DXY. Okay, yeah, and one thing I noticed on DXY, comparing it with gold. Okay, comparing with gold. So mostly, I want to explain to the newbies, like the new traders. Okay, so we have something like we have a basic currency and a quote currency, base currency and a quote currency. Okay, so let's say for example I have this, let's say XXX USD. Okay, and the next one is let's say USD XXX. Okay, so with the XXX is a quote and the base is the home currency. So let's say I'm in Ghana, and let me do something like this. Ghana cedis. I'm corresponding it with USD. So you see with this USD. So with the Ghana cedi is the base currency, like home currency, and the quote currency is a foreign currency. Mostly that's how we do the comparison. When I said I'm pair, so sometimes people ask, what pair do you trade? What pair do you trade? Is what currency pair are you trading together with? Okay, so you see with this XX, any pair you see XXX, so meaning the currency, you are comparing the base to the quote. So you see with the, that's what I'm saying. something like this, so that you understand as well. So like this. So you see, so like USD XXX, I'm trying to say the XXX is not, it's just an abbreviation I'm using there for any pair. We can use any currency there. So this is the base currency and home currency. I'll do a video explaining much, I'll go much deeper into it, but I'm just trying to explain something to you guys. When it comes to gold, that's XAUSSD and GBP USD. So you see with this, the gold is XAUSSD. So you see the XAU, that's gold, it stands for gold, and the USD stands for dollar. So let me come to GBP USD. So you see GBP, we are comparing to what? USD. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. And when I say DXY stands for the dollar. It's a dollar index. Okay, so whatever happens to DXY, let's say if DXY is buying, GBP USD will sell. And gold will also sell, because DXY also stands for USD. So something like this. So DXY also stands for USD. I don't know if I'm making sense here, but I hope you guys understand. In case you don't understand, you can just leave a comment on the comment section, and I'll attend to that as soon as possible. So you see, DXY stands for, it's a dollar index. Okay, so mostly I compare if DXY is selling, if DXY is buying, the dollar is very strong. If it's buying, meaning it's going up, the dollar is very strong. So meaning its other related pairs would sell. So you see, right now we are comparing GBP to USD. If USD is very strong, automatically GBP will be what? Will be very weak. So it would have to what? It would have to sell. Same applies to gold. If GBP USD, if DXY is strong, if I say strong, meaning it's buying. If I say weak, meaning it's selling. So meaning if DXY is very strong, gold would sell. But please take note, with this thing I just explained right now, it doesn't always apply to gold. Gold changes. It's not always the case. So I will explain to you, because for the past 2 weeks now, gold is positively related to DXY. When I say positive related to DXY, if DXY is buying, gold will also buy. That's the positive relation I'm talking about. So we have positive relation, and we have negative positive relation and negative relation. Okay, negative relation. So you see, with the positive relation, if one is buying, the other will also buy. But with the negative, if one is buying, one will automatically sell. So with the DXY and GBP USD or GU, if DXY is buying, GU would sell. But when it comes to gold, it varies. It's not always the case. Sometimes it applies, sometimes it doesn't apply. So mostly we don't normally kind of, let's say, we don't depend on that 100%. If we don't even have 100% confirmation on even with the GBP USD, but mostly when you back test, you see that it's always the case. Okay, when you always back test, you see that it's always the case. So for the past 2 weeks now, gold has positive relation with DXY, which is not supposed to be so, but it's now so. But there was a change happened just this Friday when the NFP news was released. Okay, so we have news. Sometimes we have the fundamentals and we have technicals. But when I say fundamentals, they use news. When I say technical analysis people, they are more of the trend lines and the market structure guys. Okay, so with me, I kind of merge the two. Sometimes I use the news to know what to do. If there is news today, maybe I might trade, I might not trade, depending on my analysis. If my analysis fits what the news is about to do, we use forecast too. So I'll do a video explaining all this for the technical analysis and the fundamental analysis, and some of the sites, the website we use for the fundamental, where we get our news, and how we sometimes used to do the comparison. On the website, you'll be given a forecast. That's what we use to do the analysis. Okay, so with this, so let me now jump straight to the chart. So you guys, I hope you understand now the difference between a base currency and a quote currency. Okay, and we now know that with GBP USD, it has a negative relation with DXY, but with gold, it's not always the case. Sometimes it varies. Sometimes you see that it has a positive relation. Okay, and I know we all know what a positive relation is and a negative relation is. Positive relation is when it has the same direction, when it goes to the same direction. If A is buying, B will also buy. But with a negative relation, if A is buying, B would have to sell. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So now I hope we all are somehow familiar with the base currency, quote currency, and if they say what a pair is, we are pairing a currency with another currency. Okay, and we know what a positive relation is and the negative relation is, and we know that the DXY is a dollar index. Dollar index meaning it's the same as what USD. So what the DXY is doing, that's what the dollar is also doing. Okay, if DXY is strong, it's automatically the same. DXY is still the dollar index. Okay, so now let me jump back to what I was explaining. So you see with DXY, it's selling. So I'm expecting DXY to sell to this zone, to this zone. Okay, so that's my overall bias, but my overall bias is for it to get to this zone, When it gets to this zone, then I know that it would definitely it would go long. So guys, let me also explain this. We have what we call short and long. When I say long, meaning we are buying. When I say short, we are selling. Okay, so you can add that to your list. Okay, so guys, don't forget to jot some of them down. Okay, don't forget to jot them down. Okay, so now let me go to, so now there's the daily. Let me go to the daily on DXY. I'm still on DXY. So you see with DXY, it still has a bearish pressure. Bearish pressure means that it's still selling. Okay, and a bullish means that it would buy. If I say bullish, buying, but it still has buying, a selling momentum. Momentum is just like pressure. So let's see. So you see, it moved almost 1080. You see, the pressure was very high. So you see with this, it's selling. So now let me jump to gold. Okay, so that would conclude. I don't want this video to be a very long one. Okay, so let me clear chat here so that everything will be. I hope you guys are enjoying this. So please don't forget to share to your friends so that they can also be part of this forex journey. Okay, so now there's on gold. Okay, so now there's a raw chart. So let me start with the weekly time frame. Okay, so you see weekly. So there's for gold. Okay guys, so you see, so when you even come to monthly, okay, you see that we have something called triple top. Triple top means that this one touch, 2, this 3. So that's triple top. We can have the same thing too down like this. So so something like this. So this was triple bottom, but when it's up, it's triple top. It's called triple top. Okay, hope you guys are okay now with the triple top, double top. So mostly when you have triple top, it would still sell. You see, but with this candle, this whole candle is for September. This whole candle is for October. You guys feel me? So this is October's candle. So now this candle is November's candle. You see, it's starting. So this November's candle. So let me mark this zone here so that there is a key level here. So you see, so to say, I can also say that there is an inner triple. You see something like this. You see what I'm seeing? I don't know if you are seeing, but let me mark them. When I'm done marking them, maybe you see what I'm talking about. So something like this. So you see, and this. So now you're waiting for the third touch here. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So you see, this is all happening on the monthly time frame. So now I'm narrow down to the weekly time frame. So you see, this is the weekly time frame, guys. So let me delete this one so that we'll get a better view of what I'm trying to explain. So you see here, there's a zone here. So you see where the green line is? The green line is a zone. So it's a resistance level. So you see anytime it gets there, it rejects. So there's a resistance level there. So you see here, it got to this zone. There was a rejection here. So resistance 1. So you see here too. There was a breakout, but it didn't continue upwards. So it still went down. And now you see here. So me, if I was to be you, I would wait to see what the next candle will do. This is a weekly time frame. But you see, day traders, we can't just, at least you have to get some coin. So this candle is confirming it's still a downward, like it's going down, it's going to sell. But take note. You see what I'm saying here? Let me go to the XY 1 week so that you see what I'm talking about. You see here it was selling, but you see here the overall trend is also what a bought, like there was a buy, it was long in here. Okay, so now let me go to the 1D time frame. So you see the 1D time frame is trying to resist the line I drew before. That is a resistance level. So you see there's a reaction on that resistance level. So there was a break of trend, like a break of zone. There was a break of zone here. So here it refused to. There was a resistance, then there was a break of zone here. Then the pullback happened. So now it's trying to, you see what I'm talking about? So now here, then to this side. So you see this is what the daily time frame is showing us. Okay. This is what the daily time is showing us. The daily time frame is showing. So now let me go down to the 4-hour time frame. So this for the 4-hour time frame. This is how the picture looks like on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. But I would say my overall bias on gold is a buy. It's a buy. But today there would be a little bit of selling. Yes, selling. So I'm expecting gold to buy to sell to this zone. So when it gets to this zone, then I'm going in for a buy. Okay, because mostly we also sometimes consider what happens globally. So let's say, for example, the Palestine war that is going on and the Gaza war, it's really affecting gold. It's really affecting gold. So let me show you what I was trying to say, that for the past week, gold and DXY has a positive relation. So you see, there's gold. Okay, so there's a gold 4 hours. So let me go to 1 hour time frame. So you see, with 1 hour time frame, this was what the NFP did. This side. This was caused by NFP. This whole move was caused by NFP from here to here. That's from this zone to this zone. That was caused by NFP. Okay. So this zone was caused by NFP. Okay. So now let's see on DXY. So you see DXY, this was the NFP move that happened. I was really monitoring this. Really monitoring this. So you see, this was what happened. So this was a sell. So after the news, then the market changed. The direction of the market changed, because I said earlier on, I was like, the direction, it has a positive relation, but after the news, then it started having a negative relation. Okay, so you see what the news did. NFP. So NFP is a non-farm payroll. Okay, don't worry, I will be a video explaining all those, some of the major news that as a trader you need to be aware of, so that you would know whether to trade or not to trade. Okay, so you see, this one is DXY. So you see, currently DXY is buying. Okay, look how good. You see, it's selling. Now it has a negative relation. This one is buying, this one is selling. So I'm waiting for gold to get to this zone. Then I would go for a sell. So I'm waiting for gold to get to this zone. Then I'll go for a buy. My overall bias on gold is it's a buy. So I'm planning of catching this pips. I'm planning of catching this. So from here. So let's say roughly from here to here to here. So I'm planning of catching 140 pips on gold if it gets to this zone. Yeah. if it gets to this zone, that's what I'm going to do. If it gets to this zone, I'm planning of catching this pips upwards. Okay, so one thing is I'm just waiting for liquidity to fill here. Liquidity to fill at this zone. To fill this zone. When liquidity fills this zone, then I'm good for the buy. So I'll long on gold. Okay. So long means buy. So I'll go long on gold. Okay. So I'm still waiting for the sell to get to my point of interest. Then I would take the trade. Okay. So this for GBP, USD, and gold analysis. So this is my overall bias on what I think might happen. Okay. I'm not necessarily saying it would be or it would go in my favor. No, it's my analysis. Okay, so this what I'm seeing that the market might do. Okay, so let me jump to GBP JPY. I don't trade GBP JPY, but I'm having my eyes on it. I have my eyes on this pair. So with this, I'm waiting for it to get to this zone. So let me go to weekly so that you know why I marked that zone. So you see where this mostly this line it's a previous zone I mark. That's why we are called technical analysis. Technical analysis, when you go deep down into financial management, it would tell you that we use information based on past. Okay, in another technical we have weak and strong. So basically it's just like taking past information to predict what's going to happen in future. So this zone here right now, it's a past information. Okay, to predict what's going to happen in future. So you see there's a zone. There's two lines, one zone and zone 2. So there's a zone. So I'm expecting, if you get what I'm talking about. So you see the zone that I'm talking about. So there's a previous zone. So meaning it's trying to respect that zone. So you see. So now I'm expecting DXY, GBP JPY or GJ. Yeah, mostly GJ. I'm familiar with the GJ. So I'm expecting it to get to this zone. So when it gets to this zone, that's when I'm going for a sell. Okay. So still my overall bias on this is a buy. It's a buy here. It's a buy to the uptrend. So I'm expecting to buy to this price. Okay. I'm expecting to this side. So you can wait if you want to jump on with the buy. You can wait for it to get to this zone or to get to this zone. There will be a retracement. Retracement means that there will be a pullback. So when it gets to, so you see what I'm talking about. So you see, I just drew this line. Okay. So when it gets here, you see there was a pullback. Pullback meaning it would be a small reversal before it goes in direction. So you see here. So let me go to the 4-hour time frame. You see the pullback I was talking about. So when it gets here, there will be a pullback. If you want to follow this buy trend, you can hop on here. So if it matches your analysis, then you are good to go. So your entry, one entry can be here. One entry can be there. Then you can jump to. So me, I'm waiting for a sell. So I won't go for the buy. I'm waiting for the sell because it would be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so guys, so this is what I have for you guys, and I pray you guys have a fruitful week. Okay, so you can DM me. I'll be putting my IG link, my Instagram link too down there, so you can kindly DM me for any question you want to ask. Okay, so thank you guys, and I really appreciate you all.